Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Ladygang Quickie. I'm Becca here with Jack and Keltie.
Hello.
Wowee. What a year it's been.
It's just crazy to me that when we started the podcast, it was 2015 and it's going to be 2025. And if in 2015 you were like, in 2025, I'll be over 40. Like, what a weird thing.
I still feel like I'm 25 always. I mean, my body doesn't, but my mind does.
It's so crazy,
Yeah,
right?
I don't know if that ever goes away.
We did an episode of Ladygang a couple months ago with Danielle, one of the founders of ClearStem. She said something that I've thought of so many times since, is that she wakes up every morning and she tells herself she's 19 again.
Yeah.
And so energetically, she's 19. Physically, emotionally, spiritually, she's like, I just remind myself of what it was to be 19 and I'm suddenly 19 again. And you know what's crazy is that now every time I see her, whether it be social media or in person, I'm like, she does bring that youthful energy.
Yeah. It's so true.
It's so wild.
I love that.
We're so young. All right. So Ladygang year in review. It's been a big year, but what's crazy is that like we had huge things happen that were like super fun and amazing and wild. And then we were the most boring bitches ever.
Yeah.
Like
the
high highs and low lows.
The high highs were like, whoa, but the low lows, like I was having Derek essentially go through all of our old episodes and listen to them to be like, what was happening? And he's like, it was just really hard because like
Not that
Becca
much
was
happened.
like, I like cooking. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, and you're like having a hysterectomy. He's like, that's all you talked about. I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. So anyway, we're going to start at the beginning of the year.
Great.
Every month I picked out two of the main things that happened for Ladygang.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. In the January, Prince Derek entered the Ladygang.
Oh,
I hired
That
Prince
was
Derek.
January?
Wow, it's almost been a year.
It was end of January.
That's nuts.
Because the first red carpet he did with me was the SAG Awards. So it's almost been a year with Prince Derek. He's been so fun, wonderful. He's certainly made our lives easier.
And more fun and more colorful.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just
lighter.
he's just crazy. He's like such a nice guy and it's been great. And I can't wait to see him go through an award season when he's actually like,
Not brand new to the job.
yeah, like he knows what to do
He'll just be
now.
like excited.
Yeah, like one time we were sitting here and I was getting my makeup done for something and he just like yelled at the top of his lungs. He's like, we need lips.
Oh my
like
gosh.
he didn't have them in the bag and he
Yeah.
he just knows what to do, which
Yeah.
is so great.
What
So
a little sweetie pie.
yes, but I'll take you back to January. I lost the diamond.
Oh, that was in January?
Yes.
Yeah, because it was award season.
It was award season. The Golden Globes first award show of the year, lost the diamond on the red carpet. I have never been more popular in my life. I was wearing this diamond on the red carpet, or my diamond on the red carpet. It fell out. I came downstairs. It was gone. I posted something stupid thinking like, oh, no one's going to even see this, but like it'll be so funny for Ladygang. Bad week.
Yeah.
It went completely viral. It has like 25 million views. I swear to God, this entire year, no matter what I do, I will get a DM every time I post. Did you find the diamond?
Oh my
Did you
God.
find the diamond? Like people know me as that.
The diamond girl.
Wow.
So embarrassing.
I mean, it's all you ever wanted.
It's really like on brand for you too.
But here's the thing. If I was better at Hollywood, I would have been able to take this and turn myself into like an Ariana
No,
Madix or
I
something.
think
I
you
feel like you
took it as
tried.
far as it could go.
Really?
I
Yeah, you milked it for a while.
It was a lost piece of jewelry. It wasn't like a cheating scandal. You know what I
I
mean?
know, but my friend Melanie at
You
People
can't really
Magazine.
take a side.
Well, the problem was at People Magazine, it went super viral on their site. So then Melody, who's my friend and just an editor at People Magazine, she would write me these emails and she'd be like, oh my God, this is the #1 story on People Magazine right now. People love you. You know, do you have any other color to add to the story? Like any updates?
Were you maybe
That
like
was a
cheating on your
It
husband?
was a quiet time in news.
Yes. And I'm like, isn't it award season? Like, I feel like
Shouldn't
it's
there be
like,
something going on?
yeah, time to go. Okay. Becca, you have hemorrhoids.
Not anymore.
Are they gone?
They
come and go.
flare up and
Yeah.
go away. But I did say the next time they come back, I would do the surgery.
Snip, snip.
But it hasn't happened yet. So maybe here's hoping for 25.
Sometimes if you release things out of your soul, like,
It comes out in the hemorrhoid.
Are you sure?
no, not release. Like you said it publicly.
Oh,
So now you've like released,
Oh, I thought you
I
meant like with
released the
stress,
shame.
Then, yeah.
I thought you were saying like when you
release a hemorrhoid.
release, when you have stress, that's like how it comes out.
Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
I
it
guess
could
it kinda
be.
does.
Yeah.
No, I'm just waiting for it to happen again, but maybe it won't.
Okay. This is so boring. Keltie covers the Grammys. Keltie covers the Oscars. Okay. Then the girls go to Florida.
Wow, what a time.
That was a time.
That was a really fun trip.
Remember, we did that when in April?
Yeah.
And we said we would do a monthly trip after that, and we have
never
not done
did.
one.
That is lofty. That's
Yeah.
a
No,
lofty
because
goal.
we had so much fun and we podcasted
We're like,
from there
next
and we're like,
next time's going to be Mexico and Palm Springs and the mountains.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did say Palm Springs.
I thought it was really fun. And that's when we fell in love and really like sealed the deal for Lady World.
Yeah, we went there to go check out the festival grounds for Lady World in Destin.
Yes.
And they were having a festival at the time, so we could see like what it would be if we were to do it.
Yeah.
yes.
So we didn't have a fire festival on our hands. We had proof in the pudding.
Proof in the pudding. And we ate really good fried food.
Oh my God, I still dream about that fish sandwich.
That was bomb.
We got off the plane. What was the shop?
Pompano Joe's.
Pompano fucking Joe's.
I will eat that every day at Lady World.
Same. Well, except Keltie wants what do you want? A
Funnel cake.
funnel cake
Oh,
truck.
for sure, funnel cake truck. No, I remember us getting off the plane. Well, do you remember remember when we walked in on the people?
To the wrong condo.
Oh,
They gave us the
hot
wrong
guys.
address.
We thought
Were
it
they
could
hot?
be a meet cute. No, but like
No,
if
in
they
her
were.
fantasy, they were hot.
Yeah,
I think they were just like regular dudes.
I think they were regular dudes. And
But
we're
like,
like, hello. And he was like, hello.
Wouldn't that
And
be
then
the
we were
best meet cute story ever?
I was like, are we in the right place? He goes, are you?
I think you are.
And then I
now.
screamed and ran away like
yeah,
a
and then
little
we're
girl.
like, murderer! I just remember us driving on the golf cart, and then we finally got settled in the condo, and we went to Pompano Joe's, and we just sat there, and like the ocean was to the right, a fried fish sandwich was to the left, and I was like, this is happiness.
There's
like,
nothing that quite describes what happens to your soul when you finally get to a beach destination.
I know.
Right?
I know.
That first drink, nothing better. This salty air, nothing better. The way you can just go out with wet hair and no makeup and
a moo-moo. Like,
Best
who
feeling
cares?
ever.
Then we were driving after the Noah Kahn concert to go back to our condo, and Jack,
we almost died.
we almost died. Literally, Ladygang would have been over. We were so close.
That was one of the
We were
most fearful moments I've had in a long time.
Same.
on the the left fast lane of a 4-lane highway in a golf cart with no lights.
Yeah, it was the cars were going probably 45 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
more.
Maybe more.
It was pitch black dark. I somehow ended up
terrifying.
on the main road and we had to turn left. So I had to be in the left lane. I couldn't be in the slow lane because there was no way back.
That was so awful.
And cars were like, all it's going to take is one car for somebody texting or not like looking in front of them and they would smash us into oblivion.
We were almost dead.
Almost dead. So when you go to Lady World,
Yeah. Do not
if you
turn
go
left
out
on
the
the
back
highway.
entrance, don't turn left because that's when
not
you
in
go
a
on the
golf
main
cart.
road.
No, ma'am.
No.
No. I think most of the people are staying at the condos and everything's walkable. We were at a condo that was like
We were
kind
at
of
a farther
farther.
one, yeah.
Okay. Next, also in April, Becca organized her closet and pantry.
That was only in April?
Yeah. Has it stayed?
Yeah, but it feels like that was 2 years ago.
Nope.
Yeah, it has stayed pretty organized.
Really?
Yeah.
You proud?
I would say my only feedback from the experience is that I'm not somebody who has the same things in my pantry from week to week.
Yes.
So the labels were kind of not, there was no point.
Yeah.
Like, what was it? Like Fruity Pebbles.
Like even like pasta, bread. I'm like, I don't always have those
that.
things. And then I need spillover for,
Yeah.
chips.
Yeah.
I know.
And weird fruit snacks
did the
for my
same
kid.
thing.
Unless you're a really organized person and know thyself. I don't go to Whole Foods every week and get the same thing and make the same food every week. So that's the only thing. But I have to say, all in all, it's a 9 out of 10.
Yes. We had some of our most popular episodes of the year, our Mother's Day episodes.
Oh, that was
we
so fun.
each
That
did a
also felt like 3 years
solo
ago. I know.
quickie with each of our moms, had little cries. It was so special. I was thinking like what we could do this year. Do you think we should do Valentine's Day with each of our guys? Or is it not the same?
I feel like people have heard enough from our men.
I always think it's fun.
Okay. I mean, I love Chris Knight, so I won't do it. You're in the 7-year itch, so you're
No,
like,
I
nah.
just hate having to schedule with my own husband work like at home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay,
You
so
should do yours with Ford.
He'd have nothing to say. He will not perform.
he'd be like,
He'd be like, "What is this? What is this? You're recording me?" Did I sign a waiver? Like Boss Baby.
Not interested.
Jack, May, put up hundreds of flyers in the neighborhood in search of a house. I got a flyer in the mail yesterday, and I thought
really?
of you. I got a realtor letter, not like
Oh,
a
it was a
Jack
realtor,
Vanek
though?
letter. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, I have a client that's looking for a house in your area. Would you be willing to sell? I was like, yeah, $10 million.
Did you respond?
No, should I reply and say $10 million?
Give him a
Not
price.
$10 million, but like give them a thing that would motivate you to want to get out. But tell them we still have to come here to record our podcast.
We need to rent out the bottom room.
Yeah.
It's got its own entrance.
Yeah, that was a rough go.
You never thought you were going to get a house.
I never thought we were going to get a house. Writing the letters did not help because we found the house just like outside of it. But when we were doing it, I was like, I'm putting effort out into the universe. Like
Yeah,
I'm very much like I need to be productive. So
Yeah.
it made me feel like I was doing something.
Yeah.
And by doing something, the right house would come to us. Is it the right house? I'm putting a lot of money into it. I don't know.
It's always like that when you get a house.
It's true. And it's
Is it? Because I'm like, I am in that like zone where I'm like, was this the right idea?
Yeah, it is the right idea, but I know exactly where you are, and you're like, you're spending money on things that are like so not they're workable, not cosmetic.
Yeah.
And you're like, I want to have the fun stuff.
Yeah.
But you can't.
But you still need to have running water.
When
I
the
guess.
bones are good, the rest don't matter.
I should play that song.
What? House don't fall when the bones are good.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
Maren Morris.
Keltie meets Ford for the first time, and Ford completely ignores her and acts like she doesn't exist. Like, looks through me. I've never had more of a rejection in my life. It took me so long to meet baby Ford, and Ford...
Maybe because he was pissed that it took you so long to meet him.
Yeah, he's like, I've never seen you, bitch. Don't come in here all hot.
Yeah, not like me. I met him when he was still a little
And
slug.
I know, but he...
True.
He
knows
came
me.
right over to you.
He knows me because he knew I took the
He
effort to meet him.
doesn't, I have to be honest, he doesn't like thirst traps. He won't give any of my girlfriends the time of day that want it
That
too
are
badly.
desperate.
It's the ones that are just aloof and they give him this space. He is me and I am him.
Yeah, that's very true. That is very true.
Just like, love me, love me, love me. He's like,
Ice cold.
nope.
ice cold.
Okay. I'm like, you like that food? That's because of me.
It's true.
I put that food on the table.
Yeah. You hungry? You want those organic goldfish pop-puffs?
Puff-puffs.
What's a pop-off?
Okay, then after that, Jack, you went to Zion for your birthday. No more trips anymore. Now you're a homeowner.
I know.
Although you can do trips like that because it was camping, right?
No.
That's what Zach and I did after we bought our house and we had no money. We did camping trips.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still going on trips. I can't not.
Ooh. As your financial advisor,
My
I'm
bank
not
account will say
advising.
different.
I'm not advising.
Make
in
sure you
this-
have that nest egg. Actually, the
do.
really cute thing about our festival, Lady World, in September of next year, I will say, is that the financial responsibility of the Ladygang Facebook group.
Yeah, they're all very
It's very
responsible.
cute because people are like, I got my number. I did this. And people are, they're spending all over. There are people that are coming the super affordable way.
Yeah.
Like, the Cove, the condo. And there's other people that are upgrading to like the 10-person VIP. Like everyone's doing whatever. But there's always that like one Ladygang mom in the group that's like, people are like, I don't know. And they're like, you should definitely not go into debt. Make sure you have a nest egg. And I was like, you know what?
I know.
I respect it.
I mean, it's
cute.
bad for business for
Yeah.
sure. Like, put it on your credit card, call it a day, payment plan, get it. But like, it's kind of cute.
It is cute. We're looking out for each other.
Yes. Okay. After you went to Zion, my sex pocket became open for business after my hysterectomy.
Can't believe this made
And
this podcast.
That's it. The sex pocket was open. Then
You're not allowed to call it that anymore.
Well, Chris says I'm not allowed to call it that.
Well, you're calling it
vaginal
that.
vault. My vaginal vault was open for
That's even
business.
worse.
It is worse. Okay, Jack finally, after my sex pocket, Jack bought a house.
Yeehaw.
Woohoo!
Then I danced with JoJo Siwa.
That was iconic. Why is it?
And she still hasn't come on our podcast.
I know. What the
This is what happened. JoJo. So I saw her at E. I danced with her. Then I was like, we should get you on the podcast. And I showed her the TikTok of us talking about JoJo Siwa all the time. She's like, oh my God, that's so funny. And she was like, just send me a DM. You'll be top of mind on the list because we've just DM'd each other about being on E. So she didn't give me her phone number.
Just DM me.
Just DM her. And I DM'd her and she never responded.
Are you
So
in
this
her DMs?
She doesn't want to do it.
She doesn't want to do it. But then
Try one more time.
I recently texted Nick Vile to try to get her number. He also didn't respond. I think he changed his number.
No, he's not going to give you somebody's number.
No, but he didn't even respond.
He didn't.
But that's the way. That's a nice way of being like this. You're crazy to think he's going to give out somebody's number.
Then I also had a money-making opportunity for him, and he did not respond to that either.
Oh.
2 non-responses.
What did you say? Read us the text.
Yeah.
I said, hey, my friend is looking for this thing for influencers. Do you want to make some
offer
money?
it to me? Who needed the money for influencing?
They wanted a man.
Of
Did you
course.
tell him how much money it was for?
Yes.
That's why he didn't respond.
It's not enough.
How much was it?
Like a lot of money. I don't want to like blow it,
Whisper it. And I'm gonna. No, he's not doing that.
Okay.
That's not. That's offensive.
Enough for
Well,
me.
that's, you know what? Exactly.
So I said, pass it on over.
Okay. Ford went to school.
Oh, he started school.
Is he stopped crying yet when you drop him
He's
off?
totally fine now. Thank God.
Oh my God.
He did it.
It took months.
Yes. Okay. Jack gets a 12-foot skeleton.
Didn't even get to use it. Such a waste.
Where is it right now?
It's in my garage, taking up room that I need for like tile.
You know what's funny is that we were talking about getting one because Ford, I unfortunately was
Loves a
very
skelly.
into Halloween decorations.
Yeah.
I almost pulled the trigger and bought one, and then Zach was like, "Becca, think forward in the future. Where the are we housing an 8-foot skeleton?" And I
Yes.
said, "Good point."
It's in a very large box.
Yeah.
I got to figure out some other way.
Did you buy it full price? Because did you see all those people after Halloween? They were 50% off.
I don't think it's this 12-foot. Those are like literally people. That's why I had to join a Facebook group to get one. Like they're very sought after.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
They are.
Don't be
It's like a
rude.
Birkin.
They are, and it was only $300, which is a pretty good price for something that's 12 feet big,
It's still a lot.
but not in the grand scheme of things.
Well, you have to
It's how much
store
a
that.
shitty pair
you
of
have to
jeans
store
are.
that bitch.
Okay.
know.
Becca becomes a Swiftie.
And more sense.
What?
Wow,
I
Tell
think
us.
something happened when I was there. Something happened to my brain.
that's why
What
they say it's a
happened?
cult.
This is what happened. So obviously, I didn't go there hating her. I've never hated her.
Yeah.
And I've never hated her music. I just have always been like, I don't feel it. It doesn't resonate with me. Blah, 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 blah. So then I go to the concert, and I think, we discussed my issue with it being in a stadium.
Yeah.
Just not intimate enough for my liking.
Yeah.
It was just bright and
Yeah.
big, and like the roof was off.
It
And
is weird that it starts in the day.
it's hard to
Yeah.
get down.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that.
It's hard to like be in the moment when it's like daytime.
Yes. And then 3.5 hours is
Long.
a long time.
Yeah.
And like I said, wouldn't want to see anybody like that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to see anybody I love for 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Unless I'm on my couch, like in my sweatpants eating snacks. But I have to be honest, like since I've gone, now when I hear the music, I'm more into it. And now when I see clips of her performing from the concert, I like have a nostalgic feeling about it.
Oh.
And I actually think I think I like her, and I like her relationship, and that's it. I don't know if she's really doing anything to purposely drive us crazy like the way we thought she was. I thought everything was an attack.
You really
It's
did.
like subliminal messaging.
I was
to control the masses.
Yeah, I was convinced that she had some like expert in hypnosis teaching her how to do all the things. But I believe she's actually into this guy
Or is she so good at it that
that
you
we don't know.
realize?
I don't know. And you know what? I don't care
Yeah.
anymore.
You know what? I really like the Smallest Man Who Ever Lived song.
It's a great song.
Never heard it.
Like it's really good.
Yep.
I was angry because I thought it was a little bit of what you were saying, like the like, is there a master plan here that we're like not aware of? Because I didn't enjoy, it's actually exactly what I would chose to do, which is probably why it offended me. But I wasn't like a huge fan of her announcing her new album when she won the Grammy, because she won the Grammy last year, and then she got up there on stage and she's like, well,
Yeah.
I'm announcing. So either she had head up that she was going to win, which I don't think they do at the Grammys. It's like the Oscars, like you can't know. But the pre-planning that her team would have had to be like, well, if she wins a Grammy or when she wins a Grammy, she's going to announce it, to have like everything go on Instagram and the website to go up and everything. Like, I just thought that was like, you're assuming you're going to win the Grammy. Although she's won a zillion Grammys, so she could probably rightly assume.
I think it's fine.
I didn't love that part as like an album launch idea. Like, it wouldn't have been my choice on the Zoom call.
It's like very
Presumptuous.
smug.
It's a little, yeah, but I didn't love that. And so then it kind of left like a bad taste in the mouth for the album. But I actually and I was like almost not ready for a new album because I loved the Folklore and Evermore so much. And it was so depressing that I was like, I'm not ready for a new album. Like, I haven't
Didn't she do an album?
Can I tell you what my new trick is though? With every celebrity situation where, I watched the Martha Stewart documentary and they talk about how she was really dragged across the coals for being a bitch, which she admits she was very kind of bitchy without using the term bitch. But I was like, every time somebody does anything, any woman, I think, what would the public do if this was a man?
100%.
And if Justin Timberlake got up. No, he's a bad example because I think he's unanimously annoying.
Yeah.
But
if
like
Ed Sheeran got up.
If Ed Sheeran got up and was like, "Thank you for the Grammy," and surprise, the new album's out. Like we'd be like, "That's adorable." Oh my God. So I do.
Well, most people were. I feel like I don't even think I've heard your perspective
but I run it
from
through
anybody
the
before.
filter. Is like, is that it? Who would actually be talking about this? Would we be talking about it if it were a man in the industry doing it? And most of the time, it's no.
No. But anyway, so
it takes somebody to get a DUI
Yeah.
to be talking about his personal business. Think about it.
I know, it's crazy.
That's what it takes for all these people. But like men have to do deplorable things.
Yeah.
And really, really like black and white bad things.
Yeah.
Make poor choices to be talked about like this.
Well, and still they're praised after that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, I just was like, I don't know if I'm going to like love this album. And then I've loved it so much. Like, it's so dark and very sad and heartbreaky. And I have one final question. And this is the last time I'm going to bring this up. I read recently in an interview that Ryan Ross said his favorite song is When the Day Met the Night. And that's a song that I know was written about me.
Wait, it's a
When
Panic
did he
song?
do this interview?
I don't know, probably 10 years ago, but it just
How
recently
did you
came.
find it?
Because
I'm a Google alert on Ryan Ross?
No, people send me shit all the time. Someone sent it to me on TikTok, and does that mean like
That he's thinking about you?
that he want? What's
it about?
Is this
What's
a
the
mating
premise?
call?
This song is about me living in New York.
What's it called?
It's called When the Day Met the Night. And it's about.
Isn't that weird? The night that ended up being your last name.
Oh my God, that is weird.
But do you think he told like 7 girls that he wrote this about them?
Well, there's only the thing that I had a very bad knee injury from the Rockettes, and there's like a line in the song about the winding knee. And I missed your skin when you were east. I lived in New York.
She was drinking tea in a garden under the green umbrella trees in the middle of summer.
And there's a line there where I'm like, because when we first started dating, I like didn't want to date him. I mean, I did, but I wasn't telling him that. And then I was like, okay, I'll date you, but you have to promise not to break my heart. And there's like a line about that. Like there's like, it's very, I mean, I kind of know. Anyway.
I don't really see something about a knee in here though.
There is, winding knee. But anyway, my point being is like.
He still loves you.
Do you think that was a subliminal message
To you?
to us? That he loves Ladygang?
Probably.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. That was the last time I want to bring it up this year. It's my last Ryan Ross
Well,
of
the year's over.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. Here's to 2025. Okay, great year. Excited for the next year.
See you next
Tuesday.
Tuesday. No, it was here for
One here for a long time. We're here for a
Good time.
good time.